Mhm. Awesome. All right, so just a set of blocks. We'll want to keep one by our palms. We're going to start in a child's pose. So just rest your forehead on the floor and just bring that block between your palms, reaching far out front. On your inhales, lengthen your fingertips with that block further ahead and sinking your hips toward your heels on your exhales. One more round of breath here. Now keeping that block planted on the lowest setting, release your palms to the top of that block. Lifting your palms, your forearms, your elbows off of the floor. Deep stretch through your shoulders. Hips continue to pull down towards your heels. Continuing with your breath, filling your belly, ribs, and lungs. Full exhale, let it all go. Lower your arm back to the floor and slide the block a little bit closer towards you. We're going to now plant our elbows on that block. Maybe stay here with your chin lifted. Maybe release your forehead between your elbows on that block. Feeling that stretch a little bit deeper in your shoulders and in your chest. Think about on your inhales, lengthening deeper. And on your exhale, sink your chest closer towards the floor. One more round of breath here. Let it all go. Rise up, find you a tabletop position at the center of your mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammer your belly, lift your gaze. Find your tabletop cow. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine, create space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, press it all the way. One more time, tabletop, cow, and cat with your breath. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow up and over to the outer left hip. Looking over your left shoulder. Hold it here for 2 more rounds of breath. On your next inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and release your foot between your palms. Press forward, finding your low lunge, and then press your hips back, straighten your right leg. Just moving here forwards and backwards a few times with your breath. See how that feels. On the next one, hold the hips back. Right leg is straight. Flexing through your right foot. Windshield wiper your right leg side to side. Hold your right foot to center. Walk your hands inside of your right foot over to the left side. Gently walk your hands back to center, framing your right foot, and this time over the right side. Inhale, come back through center, frame your right foot, bend into your right knee. plant your hands and then lower your right knee towards your right wrist. We're going to find pigeon. Tuck your left toes and draw your left leg a little bit further back. Option to grab those blocks, bring them by your hips at any height, gazing up towards the ceiling as you draw your fingertips towards your midline. Deep inhale. On your exhale, release your palms or your forearms down to blocks or to the floor. Get a little bit deeper in your pigeon stretch. Maybe allow that hip to gently sway side to side. Allow your right hip to come towards the floor, rotating over to the right side. Walk your hands towards your midline and slide your left knee towards your right foot. Option to keep your hands behind your back, or you can bring your hands to heart center. We're going to find windshield wipers. Inhale, lift your knees to the ceiling, plant your feet, and then rotate to the back of your mat. This time, left knee is forward, left foot is sealed to your right thigh. One more time, inhale, lift your knees to the ceiling, plant your feet, and then rotate to the top of your mat. Gently plant your hands. Step your left foot back, coming back to your pigeon. Press into your finger pads, lift your hips, sealing your right foot just where it's at. Find that funky curtsy pyramid. We're going to draw our hands to the inside of our left foot. Walk them through center, pivot your right toes, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Hands can remain on the floor or on blocks. And just allow the crown of your head to pull towards the floor. Feeling the stretch in your lower back. You are more than welcome to stay here. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can grab opposite elbows, finding a ragdoll. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side if that feels comfortable. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands towards the floor. Walk your hands back over towards your right foot. Pivot both of your toes to the top of your mat. Plant your hands to the top of your right foot. Bend into your right knee and lower your right knee. Lower your left knee. Come back to your tabletop. We're going to repeat the same thing with the left leg. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, crunch your knee in towards your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, kick it straight back. Exhale, rainbow up and over to the outer left hip, looking over your right shoulder. Hold it here for 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose and step your left foot in between your palms. With your hands remaining on the floor or on blocks, framing your left foot, gently bend a little bit deeper into that left knee, and then press your hips back. Just moving here forwards and backwards in a comfortable motion that feels good for you. As many times as you need on this side, before coming into straightening that left leg and flexing your left foot. From here, windshield wipe the left toes gently side to side. Hold your left toes towards the ceiling. Walk your hands to the inside of that left foot and maybe a little bit further over your right shoulder. Walk your hands back through center, framing your left foot, and this time over to the left side. Deepening that twist, single leg split. Walk your hands back through center, framing your left foot, bend into your left knee. Plant your hands back to the top of the mat, and then lower your left knee towards your left foot by toe heeling your left foot towards the outer right edge of the mat. Tuck your right toes and draw your right leg a little bit further back. You're welcome to walk your hands toward your midline on the floor on blocks, gazing forward or up towards the ceiling to deepen that back bend in your half pigeon. Stay there as long as you like. When you're ready, you can release your palms or your forearms to blocks or towards the floor, deepening that pigeon stretch. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side of those hips. We're going to do that 90-90 drill with the windshield wiper legs on this side. Lower your left hip. Walk your hands back in towards your midline and place your hands behind your back. Slide your back right knee up towards the sole of your left foot. Again, hands can be behind your back or in heart center. Lift your knees, plant your feet, bottom stays on the floor, and then rotate to the back of your mat. Now your right knee is forward, left knee is back. One more time to the front. Inhale, lift your knees to the ceiling, plant your feet, and rotate to the top of the mat. Gently plant your hands, slide your right foot back, coming back to your pigeon. Tuck your back right toes and lift your hips, coming into that funky curtsy pyramid. Pulling that left hip back, holding here and breathing. We're going to walk our hands to the inside of that left foot, coming into a forward fold. Just holding here and breathing. This time, walk your hands over to the left foot. Right hand comes to the floor, block inside of your left foot, reach your left arm to the ceiling. You can gaze up towards your left fingertips or down towards your left toes. Gently release your left hand back to the floor or block. Walk your hands over to the right foot. Left hand remains on the floor on a block inside of the right foot. Sweep your right arm towards the ceiling. Gazing up or down towards the floor. Gently release your right hand back to the floor. Walk your hands back through center, and this time over to the left side. Bring your hands to the top of your mat, pivot your toes. Plant your hands, slide your left knee down, slide your right knee in, come back to your tabletop. Allow your hips to sway from side to side, gentle movement here. We're nice and warm. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward. Inhale, lift your hips, coming into your first downward facing dog. Lower your heels, pressing your heels in towards the floor. 2 more rounds of breath. Holding still here in your down dog. On your next breath, add a pedal, allowing your hips to rock from side to side. Deep bend and extend into your knees, alternating, lifting and lowering the heels. Biceps frame your ears. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrist, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, find a gentle ragdoll. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to just hang loose. Stay still or find a gentle sway from side to side. Release your palms towards the floor. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Shoulders down and back. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Inhale, arms reach high overhead. Exhale, release your right hand by your right hip. Side bend over to the right. Left bicep hugs your left ear. Inhale, rise both arms overhead. Exhale, left hand releases by your left hip. Deep side bend over to the left. Inhale through center. One more time each side. Right arm down. Deep side bend. Stacking that left shoulder over the right. Very nice. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left arm down. Deep side bend. Inhale, come back to center. Arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop your feet back to a high plank. Option to lower the knees. Slowly lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Come through tabletop or meet directly in down dog. Pull out your heels. Create a deep bend in both of your knees. This time walk your hands towards your feet at the back of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands towards your hips. Point to the crown of your head. Lengthen all the way up. Back remains flat. Very nice, Mindy. All the way up. Inhale, arms sweep high. Zipping your legs together. Left hand grabs right wrist. Draw your right foot back to a curtsy and gently bend over to the left side, bumping your hips over to the right. Hold it for one more round of breath. Inhale, back through center, arms overhead. Plant your right foot to meet the left. Right hand grabs left wrist and draw that left foot back like a curtsy and then side bend over to the right, bumping your hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center, plant your left hand to meet your left foot to meet the right. Hands through heart center, forward fold. Once you arrive, inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Deep bend the knees, walk your hands all the way out, coming back into your high plank. Wrist stack directly under your shoulders, option to lower the knees at any time, all the way down. Elbows stay tucked in. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, lower down. Walk your hands towards your lower rib cage, press up, full cobra. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Press back into a tabletop. Holding here and breathing. All right, we're nice and warm. We're going to come into our main flow. From your tabletop at the center of your mat, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes, inhale, find your cow. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Come back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm point forward, lift your hips, kick your left leg up and back. Step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand stays on the floor. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, sweep it through. Tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. One more time. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left arm high, horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer edge of each foot. Lower your right hip. Reach your left fingertips long to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your left hand. Step your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, rise, find your chair. Pulse it for 3, 2, hold it low, sweep your right arm back. Step your left leg back. Revolve, lunge. Draw your right arm down, left arm up, exalted warrior. Holding here and breathing, beautiful. Holding and breathing. Inhale, pivot, open up, find your warrior 2. Big breath. And exhale. Let it go. From here, we're going to find Skadasana on the left side. Bend into that left knee, straighten the right leg. Hands can stay at heart center, down the floor. You can come as low or stay as high as you'd like. Inhale, rise up, big star. Deep inhale. Exhale, pivot your right toes, come back to that warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, lengthen your right fingertips long. Exhale, extend aside, release your right elbow to your right thigh. Long line of energy with the left fingertips. We're going to pivot the left toes, reach your arms forward, find rocket. Reach forward. Press off that left foot. Find your warrior three. Lift that left leg. Option to lower the arms toward the floor or blocks at any time. Now we're all going to lower the hands down towards a block. Keep your right hand on the block. Inhale, half moon. Open that left hip. Try to straighten both the legs. Flex that top left foot. Gentle bend into that front right knee. Plant your left foot. Reverse your triangle, both legs straight. If you want to find archer, try flexing your right toes. Beautiful. Gently lower your right foot, tee out the arms. Bump your hips back, reach your right fingertips long. Tick-tock your right arm down, left arm up, find your triangle. Holding and breathing. Bend into that front right knee. Find your runner's lunge. From here, step your right foot back. Come into your flow, lower all the way down. Press up. And meet back in down dog. Pedal it out. We're going to do that back from the top. Gently release the knees. Coming into your tabletop. Come back to your breath. Make sure you have at least one block in front of you. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hammock your belly. Exhale, let it go. Untuck your toes. Come back to neutral spine, tuck your toes. Lift your hips, kick your right leg up and back. Step your right foot in between your palms. Left arm down, right arm up. Revolve lunge. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your right shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach, two more. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach and hold, horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer knife edge of each foot. Lower your left hip. Reach your right fingertip back towards the inside of your left foot. Come back to your lunge. Step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, rise, find your chair. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold it low, sweep your left arm back. Step your right leg back. Left arm down, right arm up, exalted warrior. Hold it here for a breath. On your exhale, pivot, open up, warrior 2. Adjust your stance if you need to. Very nice. Holding here, warrior 2. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, find Skadasana, the back of the mat. Deep bend that right knee. Left leg is straight. Very nice. We're going to come back to warrior 2. Oh, let's go to big star. And then we'll come to warrior 2. At the top of the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, lengthen your left fingertips long. Exhale, extend to side. Left elbow, left thigh. Reach your right fingertips long. We're going to pivot the right toes. Reach your arms forward, find rocket. Press off of that right foot, lift it up, find your warrior three. You get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay, embrace it. Come back to your breath. Plant your left hand, it was lifted. Open up your hip, half moon. You want to really open up those hips for our next transition. Gentle bend to that front left knee. Slowly lower your right foot. Reverse your triangle. If you want to find archer, you can flex your left toes. Lower the toes. Inhale, tee out the arms. Bump your hips back. Reach, reach, reach. Left arm down, right arm up. Find the triangle. Stack that top shoulder directly over the bottom. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Pivot to frame your left foot. Step your left foot back. Come into your flow. Lower all the way down. Press up. Back to your down dog. Coming into your breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Gently lower your knees. Back to that tabletop. Let's walk our hands a palm print forward just to start. From here, tuck your toes, hammock your belly. Exhale, untuck, round your spine. And back to neutral spine, tuck your toes, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand down, left arm reaches high. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, sweep tap. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach, horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer edge, reach your left fingertips back. Dip that right hip down. Nice, inhale, come back to runner's lunge. Plant your hands, step your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, rise. Find your chair. When you get there, pulse it for 3, 2, hold it low, sweep your right arm back. Hold that right arm back, step your left foot back. Revolve lunge. Draw your left arm up, right arm down. Exalted warrior. Draw your left arm back towards your left heel. Right arm forward, pivot your left toes, open up. Warrior 2. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, very nice. Side low lunge, bend into that left knee. I don't know if you heard my knee pop. Maybe reach your left arm down, right arm up. Using your inner thighs, press up, find big star. Bend into that front right knee. Warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flip your right palm up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extended side. Left fingertips long. Rock it. Reach both arms forward. Pivot your left toes. Press off that left foot, lift it high. Reach, reach, reach. Always an option to lower your hands down to the floor or to blocks. Keep those hips square. We're going to open up in just a second to find half moon. Flexing through your left foot. Reach your right hand down. Left arm up. Find your half moon. Create a gentle bend into that right knee as you lower your left foot. Find your warrior 2. Once you arrive, straighten your right leg. Nice. Reverse your triangle. Maybe gaze up towards your right fingertips. You want to release your right quadricep. Flex your toes. Gently lower your right foot if it's lifted. Tee out your arms. Bump your hips back, reach your right fingertips forward, right arm down, left arm up. Make sure that left shoulder is stacked over the right. Maybe even rotate that left shoulder a little bit further back. Pivot your left toes, bend into your right knee, cartwheel down. Step your right foot back. Find your flow, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hell it out. Keeping your hands planted where they are, bend your knees, lower your knees. Keeping your toes tucked. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, untuck your toes around your spine. Inhale, tune your spine, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Kick your right leg up and back. Step your right foot in between your palms. Left arm stays down, right arm reaches high. Very nice. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Reach and hold, horizon lunge, pivot to the outer edge. Lower that left hip. Reach your right fingertips long. Come back to your runner's lunge. Plant your right hand and step your left foot to meet the right. Rise. Find your chair. Pulse it for 3, 2, hold it low. Sweep your left arm back. Hold that left arm back. Step your right foot back. Reach your right arm up, left arm down. Exalted warrior. Keep a bend that front left knee. Right arm is going to pull back towards your right heel. Left arm forward. Pivot your right toes, open up, find your warrior 2. Adjust that stance if you need to. Deep inhale. Exhale, side, Skadasana, side low lunge to the back of your mat. Maybe try a deeper stretch. Your inner thighs and your core. Inhale, press that big star. Exhale, pivot your left toes, come back to your warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Tuck your right hand down your right thigh or behind your left hip. Inhale, reach your left fingertips long. Exhale, extended side. Seal your right bicep towards your right ear. We're going to pivot the right toes, keep the bend in the left knee, find your rocket. Reach your fingertips forward. Warrior 3, press off that right foot. Weights in the left side. Lift that right leg high. Flex through your right foot, lower the arms at any time. Hips are square. Warrior 3, any variation. Lower your left hand if it's lifted, open your right hip. Half moon. Lift that right leg. Keep that right leg lifted, gentle bend into that left knee. Slowly until you plant that right foot. Come back to your warrior 2. Very nice, my knee went to your right. Straighten that left leg. Reverse your triangle. Right arm down, left arm up. You want to find arch range and on the other side, flex your left toes. Feel a stretch on that left side body. Gently lower your toes. Tee out your arms. Bump your hips back, reach your left fingertips forward. Tick-tock your left arm down, right arm up. Gaze up to challenge your balance. Gaze down to add balance. Maybe try rotating that right shoulder further back if stacking it feels comfortable. Pivot your right toes, cartwheel down, bend into your front left knee. Plant your hands to frame your left foot, step your left foot back, and lower all the way down. Once you arrive, just get nice and cozy here for a second. With your wrists under your shoulders, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, lift. Maybe lift your palms. Bend your palms. Lower your chest. Walk your hands towards your heels. Palms down, pinkies in, thumbs out, and just resting your chin on the floor. Keeping your gaze down towards the floor to protect your head, neck, and spine. We're going to find locust. Inhale, lift your limbs. Head, neck, shoulders, arms, legs. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release down. Walk your hands back on your shoulders. Press up and then tuck your toes. Draw your knees wide. Come back to your child's pose. Just like where we started, noticing how your body feels compared to when we first started the class. Maybe add a gentle sway of your hips if that feels comfortable. You can allow the forehead to gently rock from left to right, right to left. Any organic movement that feels comfortable in your body today. Keep your fingertips long as far as you can. And then without moving your forehead off of the floor, we're going to sweep our arms back towards our heels, reaching towards our pinky toes. Still keeping that length in your spine and just pulling your shoulders down from your ears. Hold it for 2 more rounds of breath. All go on your exhale. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Bend your elbows, bringing your palms to touch. Stay here or draw your thumbs towards the nape of your neck. Deeper tricep stretch. Push your palms back to the floor. Inhale, rise up, find your tabletop. Lower your left or right hip towards the mat and allow your feet to come to the bottom of your mat. Bend in your knees, bring your knees to the ceiling, feet on the floor, and grab a block between your palms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly roll all the way down. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Once your head, neck, and shoulders comes in contact with the floor, tap that block overhead. And this time we're going to roll all the way back up with your wrist over your shoulders, heeling your backside off of the mat. All the way up. Once you arrive and reach the block overhead, bring it back center. This time set the block off to the side. Lower your right forearm. Now lower your left forearm and lower all the way down. Draw your knees in towards your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Option to keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded, or you can tuck your chin in. upper and lower body crunch. Maybe add some movement to your toes. You can circle out your ankles. Continuing to draw your knees towards your shoulders. Allow the soles of your feet to come up towards the ceiling. Finding your happy baby, grabbing the backside of your thighs or the outer edge of your calves or the outer edge of each foot for a deeper stretch. Lower back stays glued to the floor. Knees tracking out wide, avoiding your rib cage. Stay here, maybe add a gentle sway from side to side. On your next breath, gently sway back through center, allowing your right leg to come long, keeping your left foot towards the ceiling. Flex through your right foot. Maybe your right heel taps the floor, maybe it just hovers. Feel the stretch in your right hip flexor. And then gently release the bind of your left foot, calf or thigh, binding your hands on your left shin and pulling your left knee up towards your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Continuing to flex your right foot as you point flex, circle out your left ankle. When removing pose on the left side. Release the bind of your left foot, and with your right hand, gently guide your left knee over to the right side of your body. You're welcome to allow that left knee to hover in space if that's comfortable. You can rest it on a block at any height or tap the floor if that's in your practice. You can gaze up towards the ceiling or over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Maybe cactusing your left arm to draw your shoulders closer towards the floor. Hold it here for 2 more rounds of breath. Gently come back to center, keeping your left knee bent. Both shoulders, both hips pressed in towards the floor. Releasing your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, knee, or calf, finding reclined tree. Arms by your side. And just breathing. Letting go of any tension that you're holding in your shoulders or your back. Your left knee bent, plant your left foot on the floor. Inhale, lift your right leg high, flex your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Plant your hands by your hips, squeeze your glutes, press into your left foot, lift your hips. Exhale, lower your hips. Cactus your arms, palms towards the ceiling, and allow your knees to fall over to the right. Come back through center, over to the left. And back to center. Release your right foot to meet the left. Draw your knees back in towards your chest, and then allow the soles of the feet to come back towards the ceiling. Back to where you started in your happy baby. You're welcome to find a gentle sway from side to side. Gently swaying back through center. This time keeping your right foot towards the ceiling, release your left leg long. Flexing through your left foot to allow your left calf to come closer to the floor. Does not have to make any connection. Feeling that stretch in your left hip flexor. Gently release your right hand from your thigh, calf, or foot, and gently bind your hands on your right shin. Point flex, circle out your right ankle as you continue to flex your left foot. Both shoulders grounded in towards the floor. Wind removing pose on the right side. Gently release your bind with your left hand. Guide your right knee from your midline over to the left side of your body. Same options on this side. You can allow that right knee to tap the floor, a block, or just hover in space. Maybe keeping your gaze up towards the ceiling, or to deepen that stretch, you can look over your right shoulder. You would open up your shoulders a little bit more. Try cactusing your right arm. Hold it here for one more round of breath. Gently release your bind, keeping that right knee bent. Both shoulders, both hip bones press into the floor, and allow the sole of your right foot to come to the inside of your left thigh, knee, or calf for a reclined tree on the right side. Don't even notice it, but you may be holding tension or squeezing your glutes. Maybe keeping your right knee lifted just by tensing it. And let it all go, melting into your mat. Keeping your right foot bent, draw your right knee towards the ceiling, plant your right foot on the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg high, flex your left foot, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, and gently draw your left knee away from your body. Grounding through your right foot, plant your hands by your hips, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge, and gently release down. Cactus your arms and allow your knees to fall over to the left. And back through center and over to the right. Gently come back to center. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Finding your bridge pose, release your arms back by your hips. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms, tap your thumbs overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, hips stay high. Inhale, arms reach high overhead. Exhale, lower your arms, lower your hips. 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, shoulders stay grounded, thumbs tap. Exhale, cactus, lift your hips an inch higher. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Inhale, hips and arms lift high. Thumbs tap overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Grabbing a block, and on the lowest setting, ground in through your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and allow that block to set under your sacrum. Gently lowering your hips onto that block and just seeing how this feels as you melt in towards your block, in towards your mat. Here as long as you'd like. When you're ready, find legs at the wall by lifting one foot at a time up towards the ceiling, and begin by just flexing your toes. Imagine you're trying to stamp the sole of each foot up towards the ceiling. Stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready, you can add your fingers towards your toes, maybe add some movement. Flex, circle out, maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. Everything moving, all class. Stay here as long as you'd like and supported, legs up the wall. Ready, gently bending your knees, planting your feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and gently slide that block out from under your hips. Allow your arms and legs to reach long in opposite directions. Create a tiny arch in your lower back, full body stretch. Imagine someone's pulling your fingertips and your ankles in opposite directions. Continue to breathe. On your next exhale, gently release your arms by your side. Allow your toes to fall open, palms facing up, or any final resting pose that's comfortable for your Shavasana. Coming back to your breath and just melting into your mat. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing some awareness back to your breath. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And rock and roll along your spine a few times before coming up to a comfortable seat of your choice. Once you arrive, just allowing your hands to rest on your knees. You find a gentle rock side to side, lengthening through the crown of your head, relaxing your shoulders down from your ears. You're welcome to stay here. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Namaste. Thank you.